conception that the past is useless to us. And it's like, we walk in the past. Because the body's caught all that information staggered, been stored in the body. You want to dump that out. If you want to truly get rid of the past. And it's like a lot of people hang on to the past because they're afraid of the future. And it's like on the outside looking in, that's understandable. Understandable, somebody would say that. But it's like, how's the past working out for you? You know? And it's like that's not like a mental it's a mental concept, but it's like the theoretics. You can't do it. You can't do it. It would be impossible to do it. Impossible. You would think you couldn't. But even if you done it, was capable, the probability of doing it mentally is the physical. Also, you got a physical and a mental language that you got to learn in the next 3 months. How to speak it. What it means. And it's like, we can change the language because we're not the same person, basically. And I say that's because we don't have any of the other people that had grown on us throughout the years was a part of it. I mean, our own level, which would be PTSD, is we're always mourning. We're in a state of mourning at all times. That's why people are quick to go off, because it's like they're. And it's like those men, those males that don't cry, don't let it out, don't. That's like the fuse to some of that high-grade explosive to not be able to cry. And that's what we do. We run around trying to be what we consider men, and it's like that's why you got people with those big old necks, because they're like tough. It causes tension on your body. You got every traumatic experience. Say that when you did cry. Say when you was a crier, you know, what it does is it relaxes you. You know, it's like you're not a machine. You are not a machine. It's like you run around compressing that, and you're gonna get the situation you got going on now. It ain't about being a male. It can't be. Because I feel like you should be able to, at least be able to. Because we some morning motherfuckers, man. Serious. We're going through it anyway. It's like that's a cross that you need to at least rest with. At least relax enough to be able to cry. You know, don't be in a situation that's, you know, you're over your head and it's like you refuse to cry. Don't never refuse. If you've refused before, you refuse to undo that. Just cry any damn thing. You need to cry at least you need to get the space to go to where you can at least release it. If it reaches cry you don't want to, go do something else. Be creative with it. You know? And it's like you wanted to exhaust it, because that's like a pressure. And it's like, regardless of what the situation is, you've got a physical reaction. You've got a hormonal reaction that's going on from this situation. It's either fight or flight. Fight or flight. And it's like, if you don't want to cry, you just stand there and you're going to fight it. You're fighting yourself. There's nobody else around. It's like you're gonna, what they call it, you're gonna ingest it, internalize it. That's written down on the program now. It's like your vital signs are all wrapped up in that behavioral chart, mental behavioral chart. It's like, since it was physical, your body tenses, your vital signs change, and that's recorded. It's like that level through the homeostasis is gonna fight in there. And if it happened, your homeostasis adjusted you to increase that dosage if you hit that trigger again, or decrease it. It's like, if this time was more than the last time, you made a record. Physical, mental. These are your feelings. Touch, feel, recording, everything. So that goes in your file. That happened a lot when you was younger. When you were crying, when you did cry. It's like, in that state, that age range, when you was coming into it, you set up a whole you like, your records would indicate in your teenage years the adjustments levels of those hormones, enzymes, your creative juices. It's like your circumstances manipulated that EKG, that graph. It was recorded. You recorded it, and it's like the people that manipulate the graph, of course they know. It's the data they see. It's like, to be who you truly are, to be who you're supposed to be on this rock to be, is yet to be. When you get to that purpose, and I'm gonna let you know up front. I'm gonna let you know straight out. I ain't trying to sell you nothing. This love. It's love. It is love. If you're not seeking love, you brainwash. Your own love. That's the most powerful resource. It's a natural resource you can seek, and I'm trying to tell you that. Nothing else working. So you tell somebody I love you, and then like show them, like, the only thing greater than that is your self-love. It don't matter what I said. Say the flex doctor, where they're at, how much money, Even if I lie, it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. When you get to this choice, we hope you choose you. That's what we hope you choose. So we're bringing it to your face. We're not trying to sell you anything. On the real tip. And it's like, for somebody that knows love, that's learning the language of love, You cannot give anything greater. There's nothing else greater than your self-love. Nothing else. Nothing. There is. Without my love is great. It ain't the greatest. My love for you is that you find love for you. That's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And it's like I stand in the second spot. I stand in the second spot saying I love you. Get to the first. Go see why I love you. Now, since this don't happen all the time, you know, and it's like some way it started out like this. It's not what's going on right now. Word cannot be bond right now. Word ain't really bond right now. So to come to you and say what I said, okay, mean what I meant. It's just words. It's words spoken in a time and era where it'd be really hard to understand why. Instead of taking it at face value, you question it. And that's cool. That is understandable to the fullest. Now, since it's that way, the only thing that I can do at this point that does not represent any words, you can't see it. Feel it, touch it, it makes no sense. Since you don't believe the words that I'm saying to you, I've got a product that you should try to reconfirm what I'm telling you here in words. Look, I understand you don't believe me, but just to show you that I'm telling you the truth. If you use this, it's kind of like I'm not trying to tell you nothing. You already have everything. You already have everything. You already have everything you need. It's like, here, try this so that you can find that your self-love. It's even greater than mine for you. It's like I'm about to bounce, so you might want to start generating that, because that's your worth. That's your worth. I can say whatever I want to say. You can believe it or not believe it. This is action. This is action. If you don't do that action, you have to do the action. Now check this out. And I just told you over here, but you didn't believe me. Now you want me to do the action for you? Nah. You have to do the action. And it's like, if you don't believe me over here, we understand. If you don't, then it still leaves this as truth. You still have a big old bundle of it don't really matter what's going on with me. You still have a big old bundle of truth right here that wasn't the best decision, or it was the best decision. And it's not about me It's not about me telling you that I love you. It's not about me telling you that you're amazing. And it's about showing you. We want to show you that you're amazing, but we're not trying to sell you anything. I mean, even if we sold it in 3 months, you would be trying to get your money back. That don't make any sense. Why go through that? It's not your money that I want. And it's not that I would want anything. I'm trying to give you something. That you already got. It's a dirty game. And it's like, monetarily speaking, you want to be a movie star, motorcycle rider, it's tough to say when you don't even know who you are. Oh no, I'm not interested in what? The truth or yourself? Totally free. And it's like once you start learning how to do it, if you take it, start doing it. Once you start learning how to do it, representative of your numbers, and see how it goes, and start making those numbers, you're gonna be like, I ripped him off. I ripped him off. I would support this. It's like we need your numbers to support not only you first. You know, even though we gave that to you, it's like that's the whole point and purpose. We don't believe in anything for free. It's like you got to get that so that it makes it worth it for all parties. You can't just give us some money. We ain't cheap like that. You know, you got us messed up. And it's like 3 months, you get in it, you start putting those numbers together, and it's like it becomes habitual. You know what truth is. And it's like if we were to buy you, the only thing equal to you is you. That's the only thing profitable. That's the only thing worthy of getting you to it. And that's what we're after. That's what we're mining. That's our natural resource. You being who you are. Nothing can pay for it. It's like you've got to find that you before you can come to MentFlex. You gotta know that who. You gotta know who you are. You can't just come up in here for the money. We want you to come up here for the riches of MentFlex. And that's the love for self. Yeah. It's gonna take some action. But it's not gonna take as much as it's taken to get here. Not as once you get an understanding. It's like if you take it home and you fiddling with it in 3-4 months, but you're still getting 5s and 6s, you know, at 6 months, you should quit playing with yourself. And it's not that the flex is not the truth. It's that you wasn't seeking the truth. This is a very positive power pack. There's no way you can negate it. You cannot mess it up. You cannot mess it up. Like if you do it, you can either straighten up or realize that it's you. It is you. have your lifetime. And the thing is, if you're maybe get your ass. Yes, sir. You're about to get your ass back. Karma is another thing else. Karma. Karma. What's it called? Beautiful flaws.